Hey everyone, welcome back. We are back to work on savings challenges and our holidays. I just realized that out of 12 months, we got 10 months of birthdays. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this. Now, I think I'm going to change my dashboards here shortly, and I'm going to do something to upgrade the dashboards so that they're more defined on what month is what. So I think I'm going to have Philip either, maybe I wouldn't change the dashboards. Maybe I'll just bring out some labels and put like Philip, Jessica, and Jersey for January, and for February I'll put what we're doing and things of that nature. That way it looks a little bit much easier, because some people said it's really hard to tell the zodiac signs and things of that nature. This is something that I did purchase off of Etsy. I did not make these cards myself. So that might be an upgraded change coming soon. So we have $160 to work with today. We have $60 going into our holiday binder, and then we have $100 going into our savings challenges. Now this is going to be our last cast stuffing of September. I'm really behind in September. You just saw my expense and debt update. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then the next situation that I got going on is you're going to see my October spread, because we've got a lot more new things going on when it comes out to spreads and things of that nature now. So, and I don't think I really even ever showed you a spread, so we'll get started on that. So I've got some things I got to print out to get that done as of today. So let's go ahead, and we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then that one to come apart, 60. That's $60 worth of fives that's going into our holiday binder. 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And we got $100 here going into our sinking funds. So January, obviously, that is the first month of the year. We have got Philip, Jessica, and Jersey all born in the month of January. Philip's going to turn 14. The twins are going to actually turn 15. So there we go. February, as I've told you before, we do not do like a typical like couples February situation for Valentine's Day. I'm going to take the kids out to eat in February, and then yes, they probably will get chocolates. So $5 is going in there. Y'all, I moved my recording studio downstairs next to Philip, who is actually currently doing his homework. So if you hear the dogs bark above, Danya's up. She has got quite the crowd up there with 3 of the Chihuahuas that just bark and bark and bark when they see her, so I apologize. March is Gilligan's birthday. That's one of our first Chihuahuas in the birthday months, and he is getting $5. Danya, hush, I'm recording. March 8th is his birthday. April is Danya's birthday month, and she will be turning 16 this coming year, so I'm putting $5 into hers. May, nobody has a birthday in May. That's just for Mom's Day. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Mom's Day for me, but definitely will be doing it for my mom. So $5 goes in there. And I'm glad I cleared the situation up with when I talk about my mom. I'm not talking about the woman who bought me. I'm talking about the one who adopted me a few years ago, because she's just like, you know what, you're like my kid. So, and I go everywhere with her. I do everything with her. Currently, I'm helping her get her house in order to move. She was supposed to be moving at the end of this month, but it looks like it's going to be mid-October to mid-November before we get everything done, because she's got over 3,000 square feet of home that we are packing. So it's tedious work. So that's what that was about. And I'm glad I was able to clear that up, because there was some confusion about it, but I'm glad it got cleared up really quick. So June is my grandson's birthday, and he is getting 5. That is Adonis. He will be turning 6 next June, and he just got a fracture in his leg this past weekend. He was at a trampoline park where he has a membership, and he landed wrong or something and rolled his ankle, and somehow, I don't know if he hit something or what, but he's got a very small fracture in his leg. So he's not feeling the best right now. So Grandma needs to call him, and I need to check on him. So I'll be doing that today. But he'll be turning 6 in June. July is a bunch of things. We do celebrate 4th of July in the fact of, I do barbecue in the July season. We can barbecue all year round, but I do do a big barbecue for the 4th of July. My Chihuahua Romeo's birthday is on the 4th of July. My granddaughter, Aria, will be turning 8 on the 25th of July. And it's just a lot of things going on. So $5 is going in for July. June, July, August. August is, and I forgot to mention this last time, so shame on me. But my second oldest daughter, Carrie, her birthday is in August. She'll be turning 25 on the 16th of August. And then I forgot to mention Elio last time. And Elio's birthday is August 9th. He will be turning 1. And his name is actually spelled E-L-I-O. It's Elio River. And River is his middle name, and that's the name that I got to pick. So I'm glad they got my influence in there somewhere. So putting $5 in there for them. Okay, September is Mom's birthday. She will be 69 next year. And then also is one of my Chihuahua, Bella's birthday, who also has the same birthday as Mom. They're both born on the 27th of September, so that is going in. October, as I mentioned before, we don't do the traditional Halloween. We used to. I don't do it anymore. My son will tell you next to me that I owe him for years and years and years worth of chocolate. But y'all, if the prices keep going the way they are with how much it costs to buy Halloween candy, the answer is no. You can get like a $5 pack of candy in the candy section. That's not holiday themed with Halloween or whatever, because like 300 pieces of candy for $30 is just not going to happen in this house. We will buy junk food. We will get chips and soda and pizza and, you know, whatever. We can junk it up for the night, watch some scary movies or even a regular movie, whatever we choose to do. And that's how we're going to celebrate Halloween. Also, we have 2 Halloween Chihuahua birthdays. We have Tucker on October 1st and we have Jaya on October 31st, which is Halloween. So 5 is going in there. November is my oldest daughter's birthday. She is going to turn 26 this year. So next year in 2025 of November, she will be turning 27. So we're already working ahead, well ahead. So 5 goes in there. Is there anything else? And now remember, I'm moving all my preps for November and December into its own binder, which is not been made, but it's going to get made today. My preppers on my prepper side will be seeing this today, and then you guys will see me fill it in. But the preppers on the prepping side, that video is coming out today. It was supposed to come out yesterday. I just wasn't feeling the best, and I was too doggone busy to do anything. So preps have moved over. So anything that I do for stock ups in November and December, such as cream of soups, regular soups, hams and turkeys that go on sale. And I told you guys, shred your ham down. Take your boneless ham over to the meat counters and let them do the work. They have the industrial slicers. I will get boneless hams, have them put it down to the thinness of sandwich meat, and then I'll have them package it in 1 pound packages, and we will throw it in our freezer. And that way we pull ham out, we thaw it out for the week, and there's your ham sandwiches for the week. And you know what? You're not paying $5.50 a pound or whatever crazy amount it is right now. So buy your hams during Thanksgiving, stock up. Let the meat counters at the stores do the work. Those industrial slicers are amazing. I have them do that at Sam's Club all the time with our boneless pork loins and all the stuff. So I'll be bringing those videos out and showing you how we get that done. So that was November. And the same thing with December. I mean, they have a lot of stock ups when it comes to baking items, sugar, brown sugar, flour, you know, all the things that you know the holidays are going to bring, with prices hopefully dropping for sales. Hopefully we see some really good sales. Obviously our stuffing is starting to be really fastly depleted, but unfortunately we eat stuffing year round. When I make fried chicken or baked chicken, if I don't have stuffing, we're going to have stuffing tonight. I'm pulling out a huge turkey breast that I got for 99 cents a pound because my mom found the sale and grabbed a bunch. Preppers will be seeing that come out here shortly. I'm going to put one of those in my Instapot with some chicken broth, and in 35 minutes, I'm going to cook like a 6-7 pound turkey breast or chicken. No, it's turkey breast. Keep saying it's chicken. It's turkey breast. And then tonight we're going to have mashed potatoes with gravy. The kids want peas. I'm not a very big pea person. I kind of like my green beans, so I'll make both. And then I'm going to make stuffing to go along with it. So it's kind of like a Thanksgiving meal already. We eat Thanksgiving year round. It doesn't matter. We eat pumpkin pie year round. So with that being said, also pies, pie filling, all that stuff goes on sale during Thanksgiving and December and Christmas. So if you want to stock up a little bit, even if you're not a prepper, try to get it at a little bit of a discount because prices are going nuts. $5 going into December. A lot of birthdays in December. My other half is born on the 13th. We'll talk about the visa issue that we've got going on right now. It's going to be a lot more than what we thought because the USCIS was holding things and they were not processing things like they should have been and yada, yada, yada. So we'll talk about that at the end of the video for those of you who are just here for the cash stuffing. But his birthday's on the 13th. Mine is on the 29th. My daughter's boyfriend, believe it or not, is actually on the 1st of December. And her birthday's on the 20th of November. So there's a lot of birthdays running around here. My baby girl, Sissy, who is my 6th Chihuahua, she has a birthday on Christmas Day. We do not celebrate Christmas, but you'll be seeing here in the next month, we should be popping out the savings challenge for the year round for the Christmas. I'm going to get the labels all printed for the jars, and the jar lids are already here. Some things are going to be going up in our shop that are actually has not gone up, like the penny, quarter, nickel, and dime savings challenge labels that go on mason jars with the lids that I've showed you in the past. And you know what, y'all? I never even got it up, and I've got to get it up. So that is our holiday. Let's move into sinking funds. I'm not going to sell the jars because, oh my God, if you haven't seen the cost of bubble wrap, it's insane, okay? It's just crazy how much bubble wrap costs. And I don't want to take a chance of anybody's jar breaking because I would just be so mad if something broke in transit. And I know how some of the times that UPS or USPS drops things when they do things, because I've gotten some damaged boxes before. Then I'm just going to sell the labels with the lids, and you can have your choice of whatever lid color you want in the labels, and those will be going up this week. So, all right, now we're moving into our sinking funds. This is our 5.5K challenge. I'm going to talk to my daughter because she's the one that created the stickers. Mine are holographic. The ones that I'll be selling, honestly, I'm not going to do the holographic overlay. That's a little bit tedious work for my son to do. But if my daughter's got the stickers made still, which I know she does, she's just going to send me the file, and then I will do that and give that to you guys. Now, remember, this is going to come in 2 forms. If you get the print on demand, you will not be getting the little labels that go with each one of the challenges, the 100 through the 1,000. If you buy it from me, then you'll get the labels. The dashboards, you have a choice of either the blank ones, which is what's going to be printed on demand, or if you want them from me and you say still leave them blank because you're not sure what you're going to do for what challenge you're going to do, that's fine. I just wanted to give my challenges names so that I know exactly where things are going to go. If you want me to put dashboards with titles on them like I have it, and then you can decide what number goes with what challenge. Like if you wanted this 100 to go with a different challenge and you just didn't know which one, you can sort your own cards when you get them and things of that nature. Plus you get the 10 pack of the savings challenges if you want to color them in. So that's all that. If you don't get the physical copy, the one thing you will be lacking are envelope choices. If you want an envelope, you also have the choice not to get any envelopes because that does raise the price a little bit. The stickers come already included in the physical item, but the envelopes will be an updated price if you want discbound, clear zipper, or the flap. So $100 is my grocery buffer and my Uber buffer. When it reaches 100, I take it out. I restart it all over again because these are sinking funds that I actually use. $10 is going into that today. $200 is me. Reaches 200, I can do whatever I want. That's my self-care for myself. So 200 there. And I have a huge Amazon wish list, so I might be using it for that. We'll see what I do. 300 is for my pets. That's emergency, that's healthcare, that's anything that my pets may need, shampoos, whatever I need to do for my pets, diapers, diaper wipes and stuff like that, because I do have some dogs with some incontinence issues. Some of my chihuahuas just have really small bladders, and even though we get them out every 3 hours, last thing I want them to do is pee on my hardwood floors. So no. 400 is back to bank. This is just a buffer that goes right back into my bank and just kind of sits there as the bank buffer. So that's $400. 500 is the summer groceries and anything else I need for summer. That's 10 going in there. 600 is Etsy shop. That's the either restock my Etsy shop and or if I decide I want to buy something from Etsy. Now 600 is a lot. Most of this is going to be a restocking situation because to restock some items, some of my items are kind of expensive. 700 is going to be household. That's just a household stock up, which is kind of a prepper situation, but doesn't matter. It's in here, and that's where it's going to stay. $800 is for my emergency cash. I can use it for prepping stuff, or I can use it for what it really is, emergency cash. If I need something, it's like kind of like a buffer. $900 is my kids. That's Danya, Jessica, and Philip for their needs. Not once. We're not talking about games. We're talking about clothes. We're talking about necessities. I still do provide wants, but that's their needs. And 10 is moving for when we finally do move. Now, we're still thinking about moving to Florida. That's still my number one choice by all means. Colorado's now going to become a contender possibly in the future. It just depends what happens in the future, and we don't know. So with that being said, if you were just here for the cash stuffing, thank you very much for being here and for watching us and supporting our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I don't think I've ever said that on my channel, but if you'd like to, go for it. And I would appreciate that. For those of you who want to stick around and know about the visa situation, let's talk about it really fast. Bottom line is USCIS stopped their processing for certain visas. And our visa got stopped because they went back to 2019, and there was a flatline situation that I just recently found out about. So my timeline is way off. So my apologies, but they're just now coming back to our visa after stopping what they had, our visa in the process, and going back to 2019 and finishing some processes from way back when COVID had hit, late in 2019, early 2020. And I guess they got those processed or whatever. So now they got a backlog going on. We do have our USCIS visa being processed in the state of California. And that seems to be the second fastest. I think Vermont was the first. My paper originated from Dallas, Texas. So I thought we were in the Dallas Servicing Center, but we're not. We're in California. And it looks like it could be another 5 to 6 months before we get our extra paperwork that I've been waiting on. I thought I was going to get like a week ago. And no, so my other half was doing some research. I was doing some research. I was making some phone calls and found out we are still about 5 to 6 months away from getting the rest of our paperwork sorted by the USCIS and things of that nature and by the State Department. So once that's done, then it should pick up rather quickly. The State Department will have it for the 1 to 3 months. So it looks like we're still at the beginning of the visa, even though we should be well over a year in. And I'm so peed off about it. But y'all, it is what it is. You know, we can't do nothing about it. We talked about it today. We both figured out what was going on. I do have a Track Your Now visa, or Track My Visa Now site that I go to, and they're currently processing between 80 and 100 cases per day, but that can change. It fluctuates depending on how many people they got working, how heavy the caseload is, yada, yada, yada. And so far, I think, don't quote me because I got to go check it, and I'll get some more updates this week, but I'm checking it as much as I can. They usually update it once a day, if not more. And from what I've heard, they're processing between 80 and 100 cases a day. And we were like 7,900 was our number. So there are 7,899 people to process in front of us. And I'm like, oh. So it looks like we just started our visa, even though we didn't. There was a huge pause in our visa selection setting while they went back and started working on past visas they had not completed. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So they flatlined for a while, and we got caught in the flatline. So unfortunately, it looks now like he won't be here until mid to late summer of 2025. And I'm kind of mad about it, but what can we do? We can't do nothing. We've been together for 6.5, almost 7 years now. And we're just going to push forward. We're going to bite our tongue, and we're both pissed about it, but it is what it is. It's the government, right? So that's what's going on with the visa. This is the cash stuffing, $160. So my next situation is going to be October. Now, any money that's left over at the end of each month that you don't see me cash stuffing that just goes to buffer in the bank, you know, because you got to build that buffer up, okay? So that's just going to go to the buffer in the bank. And then we wipe things clean and we reset for October. I don't transfer money from the previous month into the new month anymore. That got me in a lot of trouble where I thought I could just spend that money, and it's like, no, you can't, because even though if it's not talked about where it needs to go, it stays in the buffer for the bank, and that's what needs to happen moving forward. So with that being said, that's what's going on. Any money left over, again, is just going to stay in my buffer in the bank. In October, we start a brand new month with a brand new income. So any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, please always feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And until then, we'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits is out.